Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more Pokemon OU battles. Let's go ahead and jump in with the Way of the Mouse. I do love my little mousy team. And I did switch out Team Fortress 2 for Azazel the Latias. Sorry about that. I'm going to go and lead off with Cox here. We did switch out because I wanted more of a special defensive wall rather than a physical wall. And the moment I did switch out, we ran into physical problems rather than special problems, so fucking yay. But on this team, if that's a Charizard Y, we are going to be very fine and dandy. Does bring in the Conkeldurr. I do carry the Grass Knot, but I do want to save Cox for later to be able to do some good damage here and there. Go straight into Doughtnut and be able to take this Earthquake. Could have gone to Latias to expect knowing the Earthquake was coming, but I didn't because I didn't want a chance and go for him to go for a crunch. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch out, go ahead and use Stealth Rocks to be able to majorly hurt that Charizard, as he does bring in the Vaporeon. It could have Defog, but it's gonna be another problem. Go straight into Gak. Gak loves playing with his Vaporeons. Goes for the Toxic. Gak really doesn't care. Gak can just rest this all away. Go for the Infestation and Toxic of my own, just to make sure this Vaporeon cannot leave and it is doomed for all eternity to stay with me. Goes for the Protect to see what I'm going to do and just try to stall out some Toxic damage. Like I said, I really don't mind nor care. Go for the Infestation yet again. Goes for the Substitute now. It's going to be one of those ones, eh? Okay. Go for the Dragon Pulse and then let's go ahead and switch out. Actually, let's go into Rise, start getting some Calm Minds up, because I'm not fearing anything this wants to do. He goes for Acid's Armor. Okay. So, no idea what this thing is trying to do. Go for the Calm Minds. If he goes for the Toxic, we do have our own Synchronize, so we should be able to poison it. So he is now also poisoned. And then we're going to take this chance to go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for another Calm Mind. Because really, he's just letting me set up and I'm fine with that. Now then, since he is Toxic and behind the sub and doing nothing but Acid Armor and I'm getting setups, I'm going to be happy, and he's stalling himself to death, so very, very content with the situation. I'm just going to keep going for Calm Minds. I have no reason why I shouldn't, except for the fact that I'm Toxic and that this is really racking up. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and go straight for the Hyper Voice since he did Protect, and just go ahead and obliterate that thing. And then we're going to go ahead and stay in and just do as much damage to whatever we can as physically possible, and see what we can do with this, since we are in a very good position. He goes on Manectric, I guess trying to outspeed me. Guess I don't run max speed on this race, or I do, I'm not sure. I'm going to go straight for another Hyper Voice. Goes for the Volt Switch, does absolutely nothing to me, and whatever he decides to bring in is going to be absolutely destroyed. Well, except for that Ferrothorn, which is going to be able to take these nicely, but it's still going to take a massive chunk to itself. And judging by the way he didn't Mega Evolve, that Manectric is not the Mega Evolution, it's going to be the Charizard. So now then, let's see what we're going to do here. He does bring in the Ferrothorn like I figured. That's what I would have done to be able to take this, but look at that! Holy crap, 74%. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and go straight into Cox and just go ahead and go for the Hidden Power Fire and just wreck this thing's day. And as we wait for Showdown to update, we do carry the rocks. He is going to try to Rapid Spin these away, so we're not going to allow him that and go straight for the Hidden Power Fire and just boom, dead. And then we're going to go ahead and switch out here. So the rocks are here to stay. He does go into Conkeldurr. He's going to go for that Earthquake. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Doughtnut, because Doughtnut really doesn't mind nor care getting Earthquaked. He lives off it, and we're going to go ahead and go for the knockoff. Goes for the Stone Edge. Really didn't matter. Fortunately, he did miss, though, so that's some damage he would have preferred to have. Straight for the knockoff, unless, of course, he brings in the Charizard. There goes Gliscor's way of recovery, so we're very happy with this. Go straight for the Ice Shard and just absolutely do massive damage to this thing. Seeing how much damage knockoff did, which is 21%. That's pretty hefty. I usually do about 15-ish with the knockoff when they have an item. Although I could be wrong, 32%, that's still very good. Goes for the Earthquake, does nothing to me. Doughtnut's just sitting here laughing at him. I'm going to go ahead and take the chance to go for another Ice Shard. Do want to go for the Earthquake, but we do have a 50-50 chance of him bringing in Charizard and just having no damage dealt to that thing, so that's not very good, nor a good risk for us to take. Now he finally decides to bring in the Charizard, which, judging by the way he brought it in, it's going to tell me it is actually the Y version. Goes for Dragon Claw, so that means it's the X variant. I do go for knockoff. Unfortunately for him, I do get the crit hit, so that does suck. I do want to get the Earthquake just to form apology, but really shit like that happens. Go for the Ice Shard now and do neutral damage to that thing and just go ahead and kill it. I guess he decided not to Mega Evolve to be able to take the Ice Shard and resist it. No, because then it still would have done neutral damage at that time and point. because it is part flying, and flying is weak to ice while fire isn't. So it really didn't matter, and that thing carried the focus sash. Interesting. Now then, I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake, as he went for the crunch to see how much damage this does. I guess he was expecting another knockoff or something as I go for the Earthquake, and there goes down Manectric. Unfortunately for him, he made a bad call on that part. Doughtnut's just sitting here taking everything and just wiping things out. My god, Doughtnut. Have you no mercy for this? He's saying GG, I'm saying GG. He knows this is the end of the game, and he's going to go ahead and forfeit rather than waste his time. I don't blame him. It's the end of the game. You know, I did the same thing. So that's going to be the end of that game. See you guys around later. Ja.